This problem asks us to write the equation of a line with the given properties. And in question number 29, those properties are that it goes through the points -1/5 and 1 and 2/3, 1/4. We'll start by calculating the slope. Remember, we subtract the two y values in the numerator and the two x values from each other in the denominator. We can put our calculator to work on this by hitting the Math button, sliding over to the NUM menu, and then going down until we get to a function that's called n/d. This gives us a very handy format to type in the fraction. So we'll type in the numbers that we needed to do. 1/4 minus 1 in the numerator, and then in the denominator it was 2/3 minus the -1/5. And after typing those numbers in, we can hit the enter key and find out that the result is a decimal. Now that's not very helpful, but we can convert it to a fraction by hitting the Math button, choosing the fraction command, and then hitting enter to find out that the result is -45/52. We enter that in, and now we're ready to start writing the equation of a line using what's called the point-slope form. Using the first point that we were given, it's y minus 1 minus the slope times x minus that first x value of -1/5. We'll do a quick bit of simplifying here inside of those parentheses, knowing that x minus -1/5 is the same thing as x plus 1/5. Next, we'll multiply that fraction times the quantities that are in the parentheses, -45/52x, and then we'll multiply that -45/52 times 1/5. Again, hitting the Math button, the NUM menu, and going down to that n/d command will let us type in a fraction in a way that's very easy to see. We want to multiply that by 1/5. So one more time, we hit the Math button, go to the NUM menu. Now notice here I go up instead of down because it's a little faster that way. Multiply by 1/5, and the answer is -9/52. We'll put that into our problem and have to do one more step to simplify, which is to add 1 to both sides. We want to get that y by itself. So we need -9/52 plus 1. And here's a shortcut so we don't have to retype the function. Hit second, and then go down to the bottom and hit the ANS button. It's going to remember the answer that we just had of -950 seconds, plus 1, and we have 43/52. Now we can add that as the final part of our equation, which is the equation of the line through the points -1/5, 1 and 2/3, 1/4.